Alright. Well, welcome everybody to Oceanic Battle Arena Week 13. My name's Carrot Colossus. I am hosting. I'm joined by Ms. Fish.
Hello.
And we're in Game 1. And last game... Yeah, actually, I should check to see if everything's covered up. Nope. Let me just that. Alright. One of these days I'm going to adjust the little black things I used to cover up all the summoner spells. I haven't actually fixed it up recently.
How do you even do that on OBS?
Oh, you just create a new graphic with you go through and just on GIMP.
Oh, and then you moved them like in the. Oh, okay.
Yeah. The image stays fixed, and you move the lead window around.
I think Joju might have disconnected or something.
Oh dear, that would be disappointing. Or maybe he's not there because he didn't realize we were starting. Eep.
Maybe.
Oh well, we'll find out.
Secret banning strats to ban nothing.
Yeah, that's it. You heard it here first, people. It's getting USC in Korea next year. Not banning anybody.
They actually did that some games. They just
I know.
do throwaway bans.
It was funny. All right. Well, what would you suggest? Oh, there we go. We got a ban. All right. Zed Bogana, all pretty good bans.
Banning Yas.
Yeah, but Maokai's still pretty.
I think Maokai's OP, but he's not solo queue OP. Because it's not like he snowballs incredibly hard and he dominates lane or anything like that. He's just sort of scales really hard and just a really good tank. But that's not something that's OP in solo queue.
True.
So I'll probably ban Kha'Zix or something instead. Kha'Zix, Yasuo.
There's a Leon ban. It's not often you see that.
You said all the time in pros it's like 80% at Worlds.
Yeah. But I mean, in terms of solo queue, I can't remember the last time I actually saw a Zillion either picked or banned for that matter. So
he's pretty boring to play.
Yeah, he is.
People don't play him.
Yeah.
Oh, and Ryze is definitely worth a ban too. I think him more than Maokai.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. And there was no ban on the other team.
First pick Vayne is pretty risky.
Yeah. So
That's just asking to get counter picked.
Yeah. Unless you're going to go for the lane swap, in which case it's not so crazy.
Yeah, but you never lane swap in solo queue.
No, you never do. Though I actually did learn the other day. Somebody picked a Vayne into a Caitlyn, like my Vayne picked into a Caitlyn. So I'm like, after the game, I'm like, yeah, really probably should have lane swapped.
That matchup's not actually that bad if the Caitlyn doesn't bully the Vayne properly. So Vayne actually has a chance at 6 especially. You can just all in and win. So it's like, cited as the quintessential counter to Vayne, but it's not that bad. Never would have expected Scrub to pick TF.
There we go. Yes. Yep. Scrub being a regular player and always playing Twisted Fate. And yes, I think we might see a Fizz because I know that when Scrub usually gets his choice of picks, he will ban a Fizz because Fizz. Well, I mean, one of the main issues for TF is if somebody jumps on you, you don't have any escapes. So
and Fizz can dodge his gold card.
Yep.
And take away all this damage.
I mean, I guess when you get to a team fighting situation with a Janna on your team, it may not be as bad. But yeah, I mean, you got another really... Ryze is a hyper carry, 2 hyper carries in that team, in fact. So it'll be good to see if they pick to see to back up that.
Yeah. TF is sort of like lose lane but win the game kind of champ.
Yeah. And he's more of a playmaker rather than a carry.
I'd definitely take Exhaust first Fizz. Because
Absolutely.
that'll save you. Or even Barrier. One of the two at least. Because he'll just kill you, probably.
I mean, I guess you know with the team comp. I mean, if you're looking at a top lane so far, you've got a Lucian and a a TF, you might be looking for somebody who can sort of help with a bit of a sort of a poke disengage type comp, which Maokai works pretty well in actually.
Yep, and is actually really good against Rise too.
Where Blue's got, I mean, in some ways, people are picking quite a good team against Blue because they've got quite an Blue's got a very all-in kind of comp.
They don't really have any wave clear.
No.
Thresh is always a good pick.
Yeah.
That's any
Especially, especially. Yeah, I'm just trying to think if he would be better in that situation. I mean, Thresh is probably good against Janna because if he lands his hook, it still stuns even if you sort of get pushed back or knocked back or anything. So, and it's going to hurt Janna pretty hard in the laning phase. Wow, they've got a Blue have really gone for an all-in comp. So
that's Skarner too.
Yeah, that's.
I haven't seen Skarner in so long. He's really good at shutting down single threat teams.
Yep.
He's just ulting them. What's he going to pick?
Yeah, I mean, I think Janna in this case is going to be quite effective. I mean, just the sheer amount of peel she's got is not going to work out well for them.
I wonder if Janna ults when Skarner's holding somebody, do they go back with Skarner too?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because that could really end up hurting Purple. If Skarner like grabs Lucian and then she pushes him back into the team.
Yeah.
Oh god. Misfortune jungle.
That must be some sort of bug. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's locked in for me.
Unless it's because he was spamming it.
I'll just ask him. MF jungle for real. His response, fate decided this, not me. There you go. Wow, that's alright, well that's gonna be interesting. Well, I mean, I think well, I was gonna say that the purple team would have had it, but now that they've got just some random jungler, maybe not so much. I mean, I guess what in your mind would have been a really good pick to go with the disengage kind of comp that purple have got going on?
Kha'Zix, definitely Kha'Zix. Got really strong poke in the slot.
Yeah. So the evolved W.
Yeah.
I mean, really, if I was Skarner, I would be just going into and just counter jungling the crap out of Misfortune because she
can't do anything.
She can't do anything. She's not going to have enough farm to be able to get into the late game. And pretty much, he can go in, wreck her in her jungle, and then go gank. And then go back into the jungle, wreck her, go gank. And basically just put her so far behind she'll never get into the game.
If she does snowball though and gets off some early ganks, she could become a pretty big problem.
Yep. Yeah, as I suggested, he would have gone Nunu or Lee Sin, which actually Nunu would have been alright. I mean, if they go to dive, he absolute zeros unless Thresher's got to knock up, and Vayne's got to knock back, but they're not the sort of
not many interrupts for it.
There's not too many interrupts. So yeah, Nunu would have been a really good pick. Lee Sin, yeah, I mean, I guess you just kick him back if they get too close.
And Lee Sin's just really solid all around anyway.
Yeah. If you've got the mechanics, that is. Which, I mean, if you're randoming a jungle in Battle Arena, there's maybe a chance that you don't jungle that often. I don't know how often Vic jungles, but yeah. Actually, we can now show the summoners. Alright, so Nothing particularly outrageous. Thresh going for the
Ignite on
ignite
Thresh.
instead of an exhaust.
I like that choice because there's nothing to really exhaust, and Ignite gives you a lot more lane pressure.
Yep, yep. And also, if you manage to get in a bit of damage and drop the ignite, and then they knock you, they peel away, you still might be able to get a kill.
Yeah, it's really good against Janna's healing and Malko's healing too.
Yeah, I do wonder though, like how. I mean, what's your view on the Lucian Vayne matchup? If
It's like 70-30 to Lucian. It's if Vayne can tumble Lucian's Qs, then she has a chance. Otherwise, Lucian just wrecks her
yep.
because of his double shot. So Vayne has a chance, but it's in Lucian's favor.
Yeah. And I guess, one of the things that Janna, and if Janna can get a knock up, it's an easy Q for Lucian. So she's got to not only dodge the light slinger, whatever they call it, his Q, but also her hurricanes.
Yep. But if Thresh lands some good hooks, they can go aggressive and really hurt them.
And I guess the double stun, so to speak, the Thresh landing a hook and then Vayne landing the condemn into a wall. That can be a pretty nasty combination. That will allow her to get lots of procs on a probably substantial amount of damage off from her passive, or from the Silver Bolt, sorry.
Yep. I think that's the lane to watch here. Top lane will be pretty much just them not doing much damage to each other.
Yep.
And sort of farming it out.
Yep. Yeah, with Maokai with the heal based on the amount of spells used, and Rise with the spamming spells. But I guess that probably works in Rise's favour because it means that he's going to be able to sort of free farm and build up and be that hyper carry in the late game.
Maokai at level 6 can start going in on Rise and trading with him. Provided he doesn't have 0 CS by that point. And junglers definitely decide that matchup with the targeted CC.
Wow, MF jungle. Never thought I'd see the day when that happened. I think the mid lane. One of the key things for Fizz is if he can get some early kills on TF, he can start roaming, and even the TF can obviously teleport in. We're gonna. He went for the flay.
Nice play. Probably should have started hook there.
Yeah. If he went hook first, that would have been probably not all over. If Lucian went for the rune prison first as well, I think that would have been a kill. There you go. They're just putting oh wow, nice.
Lands the flay. They might actually get him.
This is nice. That's good work. Going first, taking the red trinket as your first trinket. Oh, this Janna's in a whole lot of pain. You get the stun off. Yeah, the flay. Probably. No, I don't think you're going to quite make it.
So they're punishing the MF jungle pick,
Yep.
who being pretty much useless at every stage of the game.
And mind you, purple making the good move of moving to the enemy blue. So, because if they had vision control, that would have been what they could have done. Is they could have left the blue buff, gone, got their own. Oh, it is Rise.
Oh wow, Rise can actually stop them.
Yeah, good move by Rise. That's exactly what you want.
MF's probably not going to get this buff.
No, not with Rise hanging around. Yep, that's.
Wow.
Lucian's looks like he's gonna go down in the bottom lane. Oh, they got the ignite down. Nice. Well, I mean, I don't know. Where's Janna gone?
Janna
She went back to base.
I think she got... I'm not sure what she was doing. So she just made the mistake of not being in the lane, and Lucian made the mistake.
Lucian made the mistake of not showing enough respect as well. I mean, if he'd been hanging back a bit further, it's better. Yeah. Essentially, it's better to let them push the wave, or even get more CS.
Because it's going to hit your tower anyway, so you're not going to miss that much CS.
Yeah. Okay, getting some early damage, which is good, forcing to use these pots up.
Maokai should really start Flask in this matchup. You need the sustain. Yeah, he can't do anything now that is out of mana.
Oh, that was a nice hook.
Purple bot lane's really far behind, they just need to stand back and let it push the tower.
TF actually doing pretty well in the middle lane. It's on full health. Fizz is on lower health, so it's a good start. I mean, I guess you got using the range to his advantage before Fizz can
Gank
really sort of...
is coming out in the top lane.
Oh, wow. That was a great gank.
That was a good job. So, if you're top lane, you should always look toward at 3 minutes, because that's when junglers finish the double buffs, and they generally always gank top in solo queue, especially if you're pushed. So you just need to pay attention to when they're going to finish their buff.
MF getting spotted out there by the ward. Oh, wow. That's going to be dead for Lucian. Oh, the exhaust goes down, can't even stop him. So, yeah, that's that was just poor positioning. Thresh has been actually quite on point with these hooks, so it's just one of those things you have to watch for.
Yep. They can't do much in this lane now.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be, what, it's 10 CS behind Vayne, which is kind of...
Yeah, she's already got
not a good place to be in.
And he's only got a second Doran's.
And now she's like a level ahead, so... Oh, man, this Ryze is certainly playing life on the edge. Is he going to go down?
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's chasing him. No, not going to get there.
You can just TP back and get all these minions anyway.
Leeson gets hooked again.
You just need to E backwards whenever they chuck the hook out. I haven't actually been watching bot lane, so I can't say if he's been doing it right or wrong.
TF has been playing this mid lane really quite well, so he's going to be able to get a good little advantage while Fizz goes back, so that's well played by him. Now, actually, Thresh went for the Relic Shield, which I'm not a huge fan of. I mean, I know the LCS players do it, but it's quite a tricky thing. But it does work. It can work.
Ancient Coin's pretty good.
Ancient Coin's the best one, yeah. You wouldn't really go for...
Especially in solo queue, because your 80 carry probably won't let you use the Targon's... what are they called?
Yeah, the Relic Shield proc.
Yeah. So it's hard to use that on
the
Thresh
Spoils
solo
of
queue.
War, it's called. Yeah, I mean, without the execute, it's pretty... Even though Thresh, his damage ramps up when he's not attacking, without the execute, it's actually pretty hard to do it. I mean, so it's... well, I mean, you just have to know what you're doing.
Yep.
Now, Ryze, actually, let's see, is he gonna... Not level up
After pushing this wave, Vayne and Thresh should probably recall. And spend all the gold they have and buy some wards to keep them safe. Because right now Lucian actually has an item advantage. Which is not what you want when you actually have like 2,000 more gold.
I mean, he's 12 CS behind. They're pushing into the tower. He farms reasonably well into the tower because he's got the... Ooh. He's got engage in top lane. think Maokai's going to go down in this. Oh, this is really good move by TF. Really good move.
Wow.
For
That was a
forcing
really
the
nice
flash
spot.
and getting the kill. So that was good. That's some good roaming. Like a good gank.
I think they communicated to get Maokai to walk up and bait that fight.
Right, okay. Well, it's still good communication. Oh, Misfortune's going to be
really
losing
good.
a blue buff again. He might be able to smite it away if Skarner misses his smite. Ooh.
Yep. MF got it.
And then
Might
he's
die
gonna
for it,
die
though.
as well. Oh, he
Oh,
dodges.
that was a nice flash.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's right, Fizz. So, that must... I wonder if Skarner's smite had actually been up.
Oh yeah, it was up, I think.
Yeah, so, he had the level advantage, so that would have been... Yeah, if he got it right, he would have been able to out-smite. But, oh, well, it happens. I mean, it's still... it's still... She's still, what? 1 level behind? Oh, she's actually the same level as Skarner. Yeah,
I'm
actually, they're about
surprised
the
she's doing
same...
So well.
Yeah, there you go. She's only 7 CS behind, and he's got a kill, so that's not bad. Now Maokai's come back. He's got a chalice, which
Don't go
is
Chalice.
really odd.
Go Rod of Ages. on
Yeah,
Maokai,
Catalyst.
No matter what, every single game.
Yep.
It's just too good.
I mean,
of an item.
Catalyst gives you if he'd come back with a Catalyst, he would have been difficult to fight. Or we're gonna see if
Yeah, he'd have a massive HP advantage on Rise.
yeah. I mean, even though Rise is gonna build his own, Skyler's gonna kill Ms. Fortune. I think here. You don't try to duel him. No, you're dead. See you, son. Yeah, that was. I don't know what MF was doing there. That was.
Yeah,
That was
try and
ballsy.
counter jungle as MF.
Yeah. I don't know what Fizz is doing here. He's gone in, and even though he was low, that was
Did he
nuts.
just get exhausted and beaten in the fight?
Well, no, he was. They'd traded. TF was about to a third of a life, but Fizz was down to about 200 life. So, yeah, that's a bit weird.
Fizz should really be winning those fights. You need to make sure you use your E to try and dodge the picker card. Because that'll give you a pretty big advantage, because that's about half TF's damage.
So TF's actually ahead. He's got 2 kills, and he's up in CS. So, really, as Fizz, you want to probably... I mean, it's actually a bit of a tricky spot. It's one of those things where you actually kind of need to get ahead.
Just can still probably kill him in lane. Especially now that his exhaust is down. Oh, Fizz still didn't have ulti from the time he chucked it at MF. That's why he lost. So that's just not waiting on your cooldowns properly.
Purple's actually got really good ward coverage in this bottom lane of both... the lane brush... Okay, so they just had 2 wards expire, but they had both... oh yeah, they got 3 wards, and one of them was completely unnecessary. So this one right by the dragon pit is like... There's just no need for it.
Yeah, they should drop that ward in the end bush in the lane so Skarner doesn't lane gank them.
Yeah. Oh, let's see if Rise is going to get this kill. I think if he gets the rune prison off, it's going to be all over. Yep, I think you're dead.
Oh,
Oh, you got
that's
caught
back
out.
and is dead.
Nah, this is a good gang. If you can land this...
Yeah, she's got red buff. That's a good gank.
Oh, brilliant land by Thresh. Oh, perfect. It's completely hemmed in.
Perfect condemn.
He might still get away. Oh, no, not quite. So you should have used that exhaust a bit earlier, Janna. If you'd used that as soon as... Oh, here comes a massive gank in mid lane. But Misfortune, watch out.
One fight after the other.
Yep.
As this gun just walked up and ulted him and he died.
That would have been quite funny. But he just used his ult on
On TF is what I
TF,
meant.
yeah. Which, I mean, Skarner's really good in that regard that, TF is not going to be able to flat, well, he'll be able to flash away, but... Oh, that was a good hook.
TF can't fight this.
Yeah, I think he might go down.
That's
Oh, wow, that
Wow.
was a great condemn in flash. Yeah, that was...
It's a really nice play.
Yeah, I mean, really, I think we've seen it a couple of times now. Ooh, it looks like Maokai might get his revenge. Not quite. He's gone for cloth armor and a ruby
It's a
crystal.
really weird build. If he was just building straight
Oh.
into a Rod of Ages, he'd be doing so much
He must
better.
be building towards a Trinity Force.
I think he's building towards Tarby and maybe Rod of Ages now, after the Chalice.
Yeah.
But you don't need that much mana.
Skarner, good game by Skarner. I don't think the counter gank's really going to help much. Oh, wow. Nearly, actually. That was quite good. I don't think you're going to get. I think we might get a double kill if they. Oh, wow. This
I'm
is.
hiding this out nice.
Yeah.
I can't believe
For,
nobody
for
died just
two
then.
people who found themselves completely out of position.
Now TF's coming up though.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Rise.
I don't think he's got anywhere that he can go. He can't spot the ward. Oh, he's going to get away. He is. Wow.
Oh my god.
That's impressive. That was good work by blue team there, holding their nerve. Yeah, I mean, I guess the story of this game so far has been people getting caught out because they underestimated the numbers advantage. So just you got to play it a bit safer.
Just fighting fights they can't fight as well.
Well, I mean, you would have thought TF would have had that Rise kill in the bag, but I don't know what he did. He must have.
Maybe the ward isn't giving them vision of the bush or something. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. It was lag.
Oh.
Like,
Misfortune misses out on her blue buff again. Yikes. Oh, it's see you, Lucian.
oh bye.
Yeah. That was really bad positioning by Lucian. He should have.
You should have let MF die.
Yeah.
And MF shouldn't have been there either.
Yeah.
Because Vayne is just really, really strong right now.
Where's Fizz's?
This is a good dragon call. They killed bot lane and the jungler.
Yeah,
Just gonna
though
throw the
really
spike.
Vayne should be with them.
Yeah, she does all the damage.
I mean, systematically denying MF that blue buff is just going to slow her down because, I mean, what's the level advantage now? So, yeah, Skarner's got one level up. He's managed to get off some really great kills. He's got he's 302. Yeah. So,
And MF jungler is not going to scale at all.
yeah. Fight to the death for Lucian, for Rise and Maokai
That
there.
just comes back to Maokai's items. If he'd built the correct items, he probably would have won that.
Yeah. Well, he's got a catalyst now, and he sold one of his. Yeah, that's it. Endurance rings. Skarner not giving up blue buff to Fizz, which is a bit interesting. I would have thought that he'd be pretty keen to. Well,
Maybe
either Fizz or
items.
Rise.
I'd give it to Fizz though.
I think Vayne was the key of going in there.
Vayne can win this 2v2. Oh, 1v2, sorry.
You reckon?
Yeah, easy.
Oh, that was a really. Oh wow! I think
Auto the minion.
he ordered the minion. Oh, and he missed the play. Oh, he got the kill, but don't go in.
No, that's
Don't go in,
trash.
TF. No.
You're dead. You're dead if you fight this. Vayne is too strong.
Oh, Skarner's gonna get another kill onto NF. Yeah, TF should have just shouldn't have teleported in there. I don't think
it's
Vayne's
gonna
gonna
be-
catch him, but it's gonna be close.
Skarner.
Yeah, they're gonna. Yep. I mean, had TF like gone in there maybe 2 seconds beforehand, I think it would have been good. And he could
Probably
have
still
teleported
would have
right
died,
in there, but
honestly. Vayne is just way, way, way ahead of Lucian right now. She just finished Bork, which is her biggest power spike. So when Vayne has Bork, she's stronger than most other champions. With a similar amount of gold.
well, she's 602, so it's pretty much as fed as it gets.
Yep.
This Thresh has just been amazing with all these hooks. And doing some really good work.
This is a really good call from purple to shove mid. Blue can probably trade the top tower though. Oh no, they're all recalling. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know if they would have got that, even if they decided to push.
Yeah, they're out of mana and out of health.
Yep. Oh, that was a great hurricane.
Great exhaust too.
Yeah. They used 2 exhausts, but that's okay. Oh, see you later. That was a nice tumble. Really great tumble.
You just can't fight the Vayne right now.
No. What sort of... I mean, it looks like she's building towards a Phantom Dancer. What are some good second items for a Vayne?
I'd probably go QSS. You don't need any more damage, you just want to be safer.
Yep. Yeah, I mean... yeah, well, I guess if you get gold carded, you want to be able to get away from that one pretty quick smart.
And the MR would mean you wouldn't take that much damage from Maokai and TF AoE. It's just when you're ahead as an AD carry, it's better to build defensive items. And if you're behind, it's better to build full offense and hope they don't kill you in a fight and you can carry the fight.
Yep. This is actually game 1 for Seatum. I don't know, there's some guy in chat. Ask which game it is, game 1. Should actually get a counter up and maybe some sort of graphic on the stream. So Dragon's coming up in a minute and a half. Really, Blue should be getting ready to...
Can't contest at all.
Yeah, Purple can't contest at all. I mean, I think...
They should push top and try and get that tower in exchange for Dragon.
Yeah. That's probably the number 1 thing. Hello, MF, you're going to be dead again. What's TF? Where is he going? Oh, that's actually not a bad gang up until the point at which he actually hung around. When he first got there, that was okay, but he just decided, yeah, I'm going to keep pushing for Vayne, and she ulted, and that's it. So
yeah, don't keep going in when you're so far behind. That's how you just get further and further behind. Just try and farm it up and catch people out. Because you're just not going to beat them in a fight when they have a massive item advantage on you.
I mean, I think especially given the scaling of the team, I think it's pretty much all over for the purple team. They've got on the other team, they've got a reasonably a Ryze that's doing pretty well for himself. You've got a Fizz that's doing pretty well for himself, and then you've got a Vayne that's fed out of all hell. So yeah, I think it's pretty much all over. I mean, she's pushing the tower while Lucian's there defending it. Oh, she's almost can get a double kill there.
Yeah, they're just too far ahead now.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, Fed Skarner, who seems to permanently have a red buff on him and himself.
There's Iceborne Gauntlet now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty GG right there.
Yeah.
So the reason they lost this is because they had an MF jungle and bot lane.
Yeah, really bad start by
died a
bot
lot.
lane. Really bad start.
Because Janna wasn't there and Lucian walked up on his own.
That's a good move by Lucian. Except oh, yep. Though Skarner decided to fight that. Oh, is he going to get away? I don't think so. Oh, that was a great twisted advance by Maokai. Oh my gosh, he's going to survive.
Oh my god, is he going to get away?
He's going to get away. That was good moves. I think Fizz is still going to get the red buff. No, not quite. Oh,
Maokai gets it.
Nice. It's actually not probably a bad person to have it on. He's not as far behind as anybody else. And the twisted defense is always going to enable him to proc it, so get lots of auto attacks off. But yeah, good moves by Thresh there and by Fizz.
Yep.
Looks like Vayne is getting Dragon.
Yeah, they should just group, push pot, get the inhib, and then
Yep.
go to another lane and do that.
absolutely.
And another thing that hurt purple this game is Maokai's itemization,
Yeah.
which honestly caused him to lose lane.
Well, he's still got that chalice, and he hasn't even
And he
built a
shouldn't go
roller.
Tabi
Yeah,
versus a Rise. Either
Yeah,
you should go Mark Treads.
and I think he's upgraded them as well to home guard. Yeah, home guard. Yeah, I don't know what's with the Ninja Tabi. That's just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, his build should probably be Rod of Ages into Locket.
Yeah, I mean, it also did make sense from the fact that they've got like double AP. Like it's a Rise top lane and a Fizz mid lane. So yeah, okay, Vayne's fed, but she's only one person. You can fix that by going other things. You know, I mean,
Yeah, you
a
just sort of
Rylai's
like
still would be a bad item. Not Rylai's, Randuin's. You know, it's quite a reasonable item to build at any stage.
You'd go Frozen Heart instead. Frozen Heart's just really good on Maokai
Yep.
because he uses the CDR
And the
really,
mana.
really well.
So yeah, I mean, you're going Frozen Heart or Randuin's, either one. That's going to help against Vayne. I mean, Vayne can't be helped to an extent because she's got true damage and max health damage. But yeah, there's no need to build Ninja Tabi. It's not gonna help you. And I mean, you know, even if they weren't about to lose, get almost guaranteed, the Rod of Ages it's gonna take a very long time to stack at this point. At 24 minutes, he hasn't even built it yet.
Yeah, the normal time to finish a Rod is like 16 minutes.
Yeah. How many stacks is... Well, Rise has got one Rod of Ages that's stacked. It's building a second, because, you know... great. That's a really great plan. You know, going for the Civ HD approach of too many Rod of Ages is never enough. Wow, this is just great hooks. Friggin' Hook City. And that should be GG. We're close to.
Yeah. These hooks are just landing so much.
Yeah. Good move, bud, to get that tower. Rise is still in there.
Click the lantern.
When is he gonna get there? Oh, he gets there just. He still wants more of it. He's gonna. Oh, yeah. If Maokai hadn't had his Maelstrom, Living Maelstrom, I probably would have suggested go in there. You probably could have got the kill, but the fact that he had his Living Maelstrom up, whatever it is.
Yeah,
Living
and it does a
Maelstrom?
surprising amount of damage too.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah, Vengeful Maelstrom. Alternatively, I mean, you know, probably Baron wouldn't be, you know, just to help seal their fate.
I wouldn't even go for Baron, just on the off chance that they end up stealing it and acing you at it. I'd just push and get the inhibs because they can't stop you doing that. Because I've had a couple of games thrown where you go for Baron when you're really far ahead and end up stealing it somehow.
Yep.
But the main thing they need to do is just group.
Victor's going for that legendary build for Jungle Misfortune, the 3 Giants belt build.
Yeah, he should have played something better.
Yeah.
And his team would have had a much better chance.
Well, for a while there, he was actually relatively even.
But it's putting no pressure on the lanes or anything, and Skarner was just ganking for free.
Yeah. I've seen Ash Jungle. That's a terrible idea, but it's out of like all the terrible ideas there is. It looks like Fizz is going to go down here.
If you're gonna play an AD carry in the jungle, I'd probably say Vayne or Lucian. I've actually been playing a lot of Lucian jungle recently, and it's not too bad.
Out of, you know, all the bad ideas you could have in League, it's one of the least bad ideas. Well, Skarner's taken every single blue buff, which I think he
is
should have given up
bad.
to Fizz. Yeah, like,
This is so much better on Fizz.
I mean, especially once you've got that Iceborne Gauntlet, you know, you're not really going to run out of mana. You CDR, like the CDR's not going to help you that much. Where
CDR is
Fizz,
really, really good on Fizz.
yeah.
So I guess we're just waiting for it to end.
Yeah, pretty much. It's there we go. It's 3v2, and looks like Vane's gonna go in there and finish the game anyway.
Oh wow, that main damage. Just a little
Yep,
fed.
that's why you don't feed Vane. It's a bad idea.
Yep.
All right. Well, yeah, that's